Ibrahim is my name. Welcome to our beautiful show on our beautiful channel, and today we are going to look at the life of a top model, Ugandan, based in Uganda as well. She's contesting for the top model UK, and we are going to look around, see her life, the challenges she's facing in modeling, and a lot of stuff. Join me to find out how BARBRAH NAMUDDU is and how did she manage to go and compete in the top model competitions in the UK. Hello, BARBRAH.
Hi, nice to meet you.
My name is Ibrahim.
I'm BARBRAH NAMUDDU.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Say hello to the viewer.
Hi everyone, my name is BARBRAH NAMUDDU, a fashion model from Uganda. I'm so excited that I'm going to share my journey with you, and I can't wait for you to get to know more about me and on how you can join me on this awesome journey to being the top model representing Uganda in London. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Briefly, someone watching us would love to know, who is BARBRAH NAMUDDU?
BARBRAH NAMUDDU. Growing up as a child, I was raised by a single mother who saw to it that all I knew in life was love and total satisfaction in each and everything that I had. And I saw her toil and try to cater for me and my brother, but not forgetting the love she gave us and satisfaction in each and everything that we had and everything that she provided. And it's with her hard work that I learned to be fearless, strong and powerful. And when the time reached for me to chase after my dream of being a model, like any other Ugandan, she didn't think modeling would take me anywhere or earn me a decent life. But that didn't stop her from loving me, believing in my dream of a model, and doing each and everything that she could for me to get to my dream.
You mean she wasn't supportive?
No, she was, but then she didn't have all the resources, because I must confess, modeling is really expensive. Being able to give that picture of a model, it's really expensive, but she was a single mother trying to make ends meet for me and my brother, and she gave me all the support, the love. She didn't let my dream die, but it wasn't really like on a golden plate.
Where did you get the inspiration of modeling?
The inspiration was taken from the times of Alekwek. So many people know Alekwek, but I saw what she was doing for South Sudan. She wasn't coming from a really powerful background, rich, but I saw her competing internationally with all these international models, and she was making it. She was African, she was dark like myself, and I'm like, I think I should do this. And I loved her life. She was traveling, representing Africa on an international level, and I thought I should do the same.
How about in Uganda?
In Uganda,
inspired you?
I was inspired by Amito Lagom. That was in 2014 when she did the Africa's Next Top Model. She was from Uganda. She's dark and tall like myself, so I thought I should be the other person to follow in her footsteps and show the other young girls that it is possible. You don't have to...
Briefly, can you share with us your journey of modeling? Where did you start from, and where are you currently now?
Yeah, so modeling for me started, I was passionate about it. Growing up in school, I used to go for all these competitions. I remember doing Miss Teens, and it wasn't really successful because I didn't train like from a very young age to be a model. So it was more like trying out to see what will happen for me. But I remember that very professionally working for Kampala, for Gloria Avamuno at Kampala Fashion Week. Then 2016, the same year, I did Kampala Fashion Week, and I worked with various designers here in Uganda, Kasule, Raphael, Iguana. I shot different lookbooks for designers. Then the biggest that really gave me the courage and much confidence for me to do modeling was 2017 in Addis Ababa, when my face made it to the Vogue Italia photo gallery. That for me showed me that I was made for modeling, that I should keep working hard and push for this dream that I had. And yes, that for some time there were no jobs. You feel like no designer is shooting a lookbook, no designer wants your face, but then this is the dream that I had. I just needed to push and know where my passion could take me.
Currently, news saturating around Kampala, outside Uganda, and the rest of the world is you are to take part in the top model UK competitions to take place, I think, in March, not so?
Yes, in March.
How did you join the competitions?
Yeah, how did I join the competition? Social media is powerful.
I know.
Social media is really powerful. So on this day, I'm looking through my social media and I see this opportunity. Top Model was looking for models from across the world, and I thought, let me take a chance. and I've always believed in myself, and I took this chance and sent out my portfolio, sent out all my details. It was really, it was really challenging. And there were so many models from all over the world. There were so many interviews, so many hard questions that I needed to pass, and it was on it was a Tuesday, if I'm to remember really well.
Which year?
This year.
This
No,
year?
last year.
2019.
Last year, yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
So on this Tuesday, I received an email from them, and they're like, wow, we appreciate you as an African model, and you're really ready to represent Uganda. We welcome you to the top model family, and that was how I got into the prestigious competition.
So how did you feel in the first place after getting the good news?
I mean, it was exciting because this is the first time that I'm going to represent Uganda internationally. This for me meant that I was carrying the whole fashion industry, Uganda's fashion industry, onto myself, and this was for me a way of representing our culture, representing me as a person, and Uganda at large. So it's a big platform to showcase talents in the fashion industry.
What does this participation mean to Uganda or East Africa?
To Uganda or East Africa. Like I said previously, this is a platform that has been given for us to showcase our culture as Ugandans, to showcase our talents. And I mean, we've been open to the international world. The international world is ready for us to go out there and show what we can do. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have you been into charity before?
Yes, I have.
Take us through the charity you've been to.
In 2016, that's when my love for charity was birthed. I've worked with organizations like Reach a Hand Uganda, where we did outreaches in various communities with young girls who felt like they were not worthy of what they can do for themselves as humans. Girls who thought because they were illiterate, they couldn't get their dreams, abuse, rejection, and single parenthood. But I thought to myself, this is where I've been, and since I was given a platform, since my mom was really supportive, I had a few family come in and support me on this journey. So I thought to myself, I should be that person in their lives. They don't believe in chasing after their dreams, but I'm like, you know what? No. You should forget all the contradictions and circumstances that are in your way, but go ahead, follow your dreams. Create these dreams, think about them, take a step ahead to make them come to reality. So that's what I've been doing.
Thank you so much, our dear viewer. Ibrahim is my name. Today I'm so humbled to have a participant in the top model competitions in the UK. She goes by the names BARBRAH NAMUDDU, our very own. Where do you hail from in Uganda?
I hail from Matuga. Wow. So I'm a Muganda.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Muganda.
Yes, Muganda.
Why do people think these competitions for modeling, basically, people at times think they are meant for only those from Northern Uganda and other regions of Uganda?
It's not that, though. Like I said, when you look at Amito, Alekwek, they're all dark, skinny, and tall. Yeah. So that's a picture that has been created for all of us to believe that it's only people in the north. But no, this is me from Uganda. There have been models from Western region, and it's diversity. You just have to have the passion and ready to make your dream come to reality, and it will happen for you.
Thank you so much. There are two charities in the top model franchise. Can you elaborate more so that someone out there gets to know about them? Yeah.
So Top Model UK supports two charities over the 12 years, and one is the Children with Cancer, and the other is the Top Model Foundation for the sick children and children in need. And each finalist in the competition has to support a charity. And to me, it made so much sense that I support the Top Model Foundation for the sick children and children in need. And I've learned that about 2.3 million children in the UK are invisible to all these resources, education, food, and 800,000 of these children they're vulnerable. They don't receive food, there's no water for them, there's no education. And when you bring it back to Uganda, over 10 million children are below the poverty line.
You're right.
That is nothing for, like, there is nothing for them. They can't go to school, they can't eat, they can't find shelter. And I've learned with the work, with the charity work that I've done with organizations like Reach a Hand, a hand with a difference, that a little is helpful. You don't know what just a sweater or food, just one plate of food can do for that child. So I thought this would be one of the ways that I could extend my love more. I'm not so, I don't, right now I'm in a position where I get what I need. I can share my story with 1,000 people in the world, and this for me is one way that I can extend my hand more to all these children globally.
Thank you so much. What are your expectations in these competitions?
My expectations is, one of my expectations is to win and put Uganda on. that is why I, you know, that would be more reason for me to do modeling, and it would bring so much joy to myself and all these girls that I'm fighting for. In Uganda, everyone looks at modeling as something that is not really, it won't take us anywhere. But here I am, and I'm going to break all these barriers, and I can't wait to bring back Top Model Uganda, Top Model, you know, everywhere in the world, and show the world that.
So how do you intend to use this platform of Top Model UK to uplift our society?
Like I said, in Uganda, no one takes modeling as something decent. And while I was growing up, I didn't get all the life of training as a model, like at an early age. So I would love to do something different. We don't have so many decent modeling schools here in Uganda. So I would love to use that to change that, to come up with a school that will teach all these young girls and boys modeling, what they should do from the early age, so that they come to all these big platforms with the knowledge of this is who I am, but from an early age. And to also, I'm seeing this as an opportunity for us Ugandans to represent, because it's the first time that I'm going to the UK. It has not been. So I'm looking at this as an opportunity to create a steady and permanent platform for Uganda, for all these girls to be more confident of who they are and believe more in the dream of modeling.
Someone out there would pose a question and ask, have you been in the Miss Uganda competitions before?
Yes, I was. Sometime in 2015. But, like, I was desperate. I really needed to get into the fashion and modeling world, but I didn't know what to do. And I love the platform that Miss Uganda has given to all these young girls. I didn't win, but it gave me so much exposure. It made me know who I was as a person, and it actually helped me understand where I needed to go. Because I'm not pageant, and pageants and modeling is totally different. So I chose modeling, and this is where I found my joy and love, and I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
I guess we have a lot of people supporting us from the diaspora. Any message to those people in the diaspora, and what should they expect from you? My message to all the people in the diaspora, I call upon you all to support me on this journey, because I see this as a way we are going to grow our community in the diaspora. The more that Ugandans come, that's how we are going to expose our culture in London, in London or any other parts of the world. And we are trying to grow our community as Ugandans to the rest of the world, to show the world that, hey, we are Ugandans from Africa, but this is what we can offer. We have girls that are doing pageantry. There is Miss Uganda UK, and I feel like this is a way we can grow our community. So all the support is all I need. Like, let's just show all these people in London that, you know what, we can support our very own. And thank you so much. Do you think our government has supported the modeling industry?
Our government about supporting the modeling industry? Yes. Because, I mean, the Miss Uganda has been around for around 8 years, and because it goes
actually
back,
it's more than 8 years.
It's more than 8 years. So I believe that putting together all the media, giving us platforms on media, making sure that we get the coverage and showcase our talents to the world. I think they've done a great job. Do you
have a company supporting you in terms of air ticket, visa, and accommodation on the other side?
Yes, I have a manager that is working on all those.
Thank you so much. We have children out there who would love to become models. Any message to them?
For everyone, for any young girl that is out there and would love to do modeling, all I can tell you is our life is about choices, The choices we make either make us or break us. But even in a room everyone is average, or even if they're standing out and you feel like you can't do this, choose to stand out as the most peculiar, yeah? Choose to stand above criticism, because there's going to be a lot of criticism, but choose to rise above it, because if you let it govern you, then how are you going to keep your head high to keep on, yeah? So choose to be focused, determined, and deliberately keep your eyes on the prize, because that is where everything is, yeah? Then for anyone that wants to be the next top model and represent Uganda at the big stages, make the right decision, and that right decision begins with you, not anyone else.
Lastly but not least, what challenges have you faced in modeling?
Or challenges I've faced?
Yeah.
There is something that happened to me personally, but I would really, before that, I would really love to appreciate my family, my friends, everyone that has been there for me on this journey, believed in me and never let my dream die. But one of the challenges I faced was when I got into an accident.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I was preparing for this fashion show that was going to happen in 3 days. It was the DSTV African Day celebrations. And back home in Uganda, you know the border. It's really vibrant, and it's a vibrant culture that when you want to get to a place really fast, that is...
Due to traffic.
Yeah, it's what you use. And it wasn't safe back then, but right now we have safe measures that you can ride on a border. So a car hit me from the side.
Oh, sorry. And
I couldn't walk for like 1 month. I saw this as something that was going to, you know, hinder me getting... I wouldn't be a top model right now. I wouldn't be representing Uganda top model, but I thank my family that was there for me. I pray to God a lot, because this was my dream. This is what I wanted, and that accident would have, you know, taken away this.
By the way, is the voting open?
Yes, voting is
How
open.
do people vote you?
So, like I said, in the competition, there are 2 charities, and I'm supporting one of them, the Top Model Foundation for the Sick Children and Children in Need. So what anyone, I'm so hoping that all Ugandans here in Kampala and in the diaspora vote for me. So what they do is visit my profile, yeah? First of all, they should follow me on all my social media platforms.
Let's share with them your handles.
Yeah.
All handles.
Facebook, BARBRAH NAMUDDU. Instagram at Kanamuddu. Kanamuddu because I'm tiny, and Kanamuddu, yeah, Kanamuddu.
Something small.
Then Twitter at Kanamuddu. Each donation you give translates into a vote. So if you give 20 votes, no, 20 pounds, that is 45 votes for me. I mean, let's do this. That is how you can vote. There is a link on all my social media platforms where you can find my profile, where you can make a donation, and each donation translates into a vote.
Do you have an idea of how many people you're competing with?
Yes, I do. There are over 100 from different countries. Yeah.
Now, Ugandans are good people whom I think those ones based in the diaspora would love to come and attend the event on the other day. How are they going to get tickets to come and attend the event?
So about the tickets, they can still find them on my social media platforms. There's a link. It's all online. 2020, we are going digital, yeah?
Digital.
Yeah. So they can find the link to the tickets where they can purchase, or you can actually book in advance or buy it there and then. And I would love to see so many Ugandans, you know, cheering as I'm walking down. I'm walking down the runway. So you can find, I'm going to put the link for them so they can really understand this is for the tickets and this is for the voting.
Thank you so much. How has modeling uplifted our culture? More especially selling Uganda's image out there in the competitions?
Going back to modeling is all about uplifting our esteem and confidence. So if you want to borrow, because I mean, when you look at the modeling world out there internationally, they work towards promoting their culture as the Western side. So I feel like the more we showcase our culture, the more we are proud of who we are, and that will build us in so many ways. And I feel like the way those international people look at us is Africans are proud of who they are. So it's a way of growing as a person and knowing what you really stand for. You really understand who you are and what you stand for. If you don't forget your culture.
Thank you so much. All right, BARBRAH, someone watching us would love to know, does color matter when it comes to modeling competitions?
I think it really mattered before in the old days, but right now everyone is accepting anyone.
the way people are.
Yeah, there is a level of diversity that has been showcased internationally and locally. Because you see black models like Amito from Uganda, she's dark like me, and Alekwek, but regardless of their color, they are doing it really big in the international countries. So I don't feel like color matters, and I'm going to London as a black model, so color doesn't really matter.
Thank you so much. Then the other thing people would love to know, is there a specific food you people are supposed to eat as models? Yeah,
there is, because I remember there's a time they told me not to eat so much meat. Okay. Yeah, so much meat. But we're advised to keep it healthy. So you can eat what you want, but it has to be healthy. And they advise us to do more fruits and vegetables. Those really help. But you can eat as long as it's not really so much food. But slightly keep it really low, and a lot of fruits and vegetables. That really help.
Why do Ugandans, we've had a few Ugandans taking part in international competitions. Yeah. Why?
It goes back to how you take yourself to be and where you grow up from. How you, like I said before, I had backup from my family. I had backup from all my friends, and it goes back to the belief you have in yourself and how are you getting to making your dream a reality. It goes back to, because when you hear Amito's story, she beat all odds of, because she wanted to be a doctor, but this passion was really burning. So I believe it's about accepting who you are and believing in what you want to achieve, what you set your heart to achieve. So it's who you are and the background. And I would really love to appreciate my mom that she let me do what I love, and that's what it takes. Family support and who you are as a person and what you want for yourself.
At the level you are now, we see in other disciplines, if you find a footballer at a level where you are now, they set up academies. Musicians set up groups, and others like that. Yeah. So far, what do you have?
What I have is a plan to get a modeling school. While I was growing up, my mom didn't have all the resources to take me to all these modeling schools because they're really expensive, and she didn't have a lot. She just used the little she had to see that I get all these things that I needed to build my modeling career. So I would love to do that after the fashion event, after these awards, a school where these young girls and boys train, and it's in them at an early age, as early as 6. They know what modeling is, what it's all about, and what they should do to make it better for themselves. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
What are you going to do to deal with people's mind and people who think modeling is not a job, it's just something for show off?
It's not, that is not going to change, but I've learned to always be proud of who I am and always respect everyone in there, and I urge everyone to respect everyone's choice. Yeah, so you're not going to change anyone's mindset about modeling, but just keep your head high and do what you wish, what you love. And after I win this, they will really know that modeling is not all about just not doing a thing, but it can actually be a career and give you a decent life. But we're not going to change people's mindset about modeling, because it has always been there,
and it will be.
Yeah, and it will be. But I think it's in every.
But I think it's phasing out of late.
It is, but 50%. Yeah.
Wish you well.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate this opportunity.
See you.
Thank you so much.